Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today in Mythic Standard we're playing Temur Lear Adventures, including one key card I missed the first time around, the Goose Mother. This card is actually really solid for a number of reasons. So first off, we're in a color pairing, red, green, blue, that does not have life gain, which makes the fight against the 40% meta that is mono red a little bit painful, and this is really the best answer we have to it. First off, it comes in at rate no matter what. The first time I read this card, I was thinking enter the battlefield with half X plus +1/+1 counters, but the fact that it's a 2 mana 2/2, a 3 mana 3/3, and a 4 mana 4/4 and beyond is really good. That means at any point in the curve, it can come down, block, and trade. That is just fine. If it enters with even a single counter on it, or rather a single X is paid for it, then you get half food tokens rounded up, which means at 1X you still get a food token, which again means if it comes in as a 3 mana 3/3, that lightning strike or you trade, you're still left over with a food token, which is all you need to just survive. So this is the answer. Also doubles as a win con. The first time I built this deck, I was trying to figure out how to sneak in something like Two-Headed Hunter to give something double strike and kind of a pseudo fling effect for the win, but Goose Mother does it. It is a flying threat. It can come down as an 8 mana 8/8 later, which is totally fine. So this is a key part of the deck that does a number of different things. Stalls early against mono red, gives you life gain which you're missing, and doubles as a win con. Rest of the deck, we're only running one Lear this time around. This card is only useful if the creatures are dead and in the graveyard, so you can't infinitely cycle them, but it is still very powerful. For Fading Hopes, not just to protect Lear, but to protect all your adventures, because if you bounce it back to your hand, then of course you can run back the adventure half and the creature half, both sides, and you bounce a Goose Mother. Again, run that out and keep drawing cards. So Fading Hope is very good, and you do need stuff to do on one against this aggressive meta. If it's not Fading Hope, it's got to be a 1 mana red removal spell, but Fading Hope is good, and the Familiar can punish just the Phoenix Chicks and, you know, the Intrepid Adversary, 2 mana 3/1s of the world. This card does get it done, and of course can be cycled with Lear and Sentinel. Sentinel is a key part of the deck. Exiling your opponent's graveyard is important in general. There's a lot unique graveyard hate in the meta, as I've said a lot recently. But of course, you can also return target card you own in exile that has an adventure back to the hand. So you can get back the Familiar, ping down something, get back the Viper, bounce something, get back the Druid for more draw power, get back Balloona, and then cast that. So there's really a lot of power to this card in it. And if they're 3/4 body, it's solid. Solid all around. For Brotherhood's End, because you do a lot of nothing in the first couple turns. Maybe you bounce something, maybe you Druid, but you need to force these sweepers to clear out a lot of stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of fun today. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the draw with some sweeping power. I think this is okay. Kita, what are you doing? Mono white, no 1-drop. I don't think you need the Familiar then. So we can take our time and get the slow land down here. A Guardian of New Benalia. Not an awful bounce target. We could also worm, hit, play the next land as well. That's not bad into Brotherhood's End. I'm gonna play Adeline. What do we do against Adeline? This card's gonna be annoying in general. Okay, let's hope it's not an Adeline. That'd be my least favorite thing to see. Because then you can't sweep it. If we didn't untap a red, we could Brotherhood's End and pick off the Adeline with the Familiar. Alright, good. No Adeline. That's great. 2 to the face, I can live with that. Great, that's sweepable too. We could even pick that off here. Maybe you hold out for another target. I'll bop you for 1. So far, only taken 2 per turn. It's not a land. So we can just bounce the Benalia here. Unfortunately, don't have any more land. Okay, send it back. Hit the 3rd land drop. Let's see if it's Adeline time. Nope, it's just replay you. Okay. Land is good. You can play out the Sentinel and get back the Viper. Keep them off balance a little bit. We'll take the Viper back for the bounce ability. And don't think their graveyard's super relevant, but they could play there's a 3 mana 3/2 lifelinker that gets back something from the graveyard. I think it's actually pretty good in the meta against mono red. Because you play that, you play Thalia. They kill Thalia immediately, because they always have to play with Fire and Lightning Strike. Then you play the 3/2 lifelinker, it gets back Thalia. They have to interact with Lifelinker, either more removal or run straight into it, and then you're left over with a Thalia. Like, that sequence is pretty good. And if the meta is just all mono red, then it's not bad at all. Okay, well, chipping away 2 damage at a time. They burn the Ossify though. We're ready for the sweep turn whenever it comes. We really need to hit land though. I mean, I think keep sending you back. And get a creature down. It's fine. It's the Fearless Guardian. Now we have an easy chump block here. We could exile our own graveyard. Okay. That's a good card. Alright, I think I'd most like to do that on their turn. We don't really want to give them the Scry, though. Okay, let's just get back the Familiar. Okay, Familiar returns. Graveyard clean. They shouldn't run anything like the Emperor, but this is fine to do now. Avoid any shenanigans. Familiar putting in work this game. No attacks, so they Brutal Cathar this thing. We still want to be able to offer the trade. Alright, Adeline is annoying now. That is something I'm going to want to deal with. And an Initiate. Dude, the sweepers are nonstop. This would be an interesting attack all turn. And then try to sweep Adeline as well. I don't think they'd block, but they could. I don't want to foretell the full sweeper, so let's just send this one in. Okay, they don't block, which is a little bit unfortunate for us. Sweeping not looking so good. We got 4 of these bad boys in hand. Land would be great. Okay. Well, the whale's only good until this turn, unfortunately. Okay, life got a little more difficult here. Knight Errant. We need a lot of red to double Brotherhood's End. So this is getting dicier by the second. And Brutal Cathars. Okay, they want to remove our creatures. That's actually great into the sweeper. I don't know if we can survive that long. We need way more red to pull off everything. Ossify as well. Okay, there goes a decent blocker. Alright, well, they have a lot of pressure now. They're down to 12, interestingly enough. What do you think? If we bounce Knight Errant, would they be greedy and play it again? They definitely could, and we could actually get in for some damage here, which would be pretty interesting. Let's see if they'll be greedy, play it again. There goes your blocker. Playing out the Viper does punish them a little bit for doing what they want to do. Okay. Still not loving our position at all. I hope they're just greedy and they tap out again. But they probably Brutal Cathar our last blocker, swinging for a lot of damage here. Initiate double triggers down to 5. You're gonna get low, my friend. If you cast a 3-drop, we'll hit you again. They should at least attack with Adeline before they Knight Errant. Looks like they're gonna Convoke again. Okay. Are you going to cast anything else? That'll drop you to 3. They are. Okay. Opponent deciding to get low. Not like we have a whole lot going on our side. No blocks here. Eat it all. Can you win from this position is the question. That doesn't help. I think you try the attack all button here again. And then Brotherhood's End and play a Familiar. You do have to block a good chunk of these. Okay. Okay, give me Adeline too. Yeah, give me Adeline. All right, there we go. All right, for the Horde. Everyone except the Benalia. Oh, they don't even... Oh, wow. Familiar is fine because I take it with the Cathar, and then we sweep again. Because we only got sweepers. Well, that was massive. We might actually win this game. It's going to get close here. Any of our card draw engines could get us really far ahead. But if they go land, you know, Cathar and Vanguard, sweep both up, get back to Familiar, then we're staring down lethal in the air. Yeah, there's a Cathar. Give me one more to sweep. A little Vanguard action. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. More land for us. Very exciting. What happens if you power up the Vinestalk and attack? Is that any good? They chump with one. They chump with the Vanguard? I think it's better to just keep running him down here. Alright. Close to lethal again, friend. Let's see some more double spells. Yeah. Alright, give me another 2-drop. Good. If you're out of Cathars... Doing nothing flips the night side. I don't like that. I think it's run back to Sweeper again. And hold Fading Hope for anything funky. Look for lethal in the air off the Familiar. Let's wait till our turn. So we get the trigger, and then this last card have to be... Agantra's already there, though. I think we got him. I think we got him. Bounce you. Prowess. Swing for 3. What a game. Ooh. Ooh, baby. That was very nice. On the play with no green. We can keep this. We can try to druid our way to green. Slow land first. Mono white. Okay, set up to druid on their turn. Ideally hit some green. Companion, okay. Alright, let's take a look. It's a land and a playable. I think you just take both of these while you can. Make our permanents a little cheaper. Catilda. Yeah, you might just be a Brotherhood's End away. Could sweep and play the druid with an untapped land. We should have enough colors for all that. Leave open a green. Board swept. Druid out. Press forward. Green. Hallowed Haunting. Secretly enchantments the entire time. Okay, you can always balloon if you want to get really far ahead, but I think just a large Goose Mother is sufficient. Alright, swing for 6, down to 10. Tap land is slow. Naturalist. Could potentially bounce that or one of the tokens. And a companion. Okay, game's definitely not over yet. More land on our side. I think it's an attack all here. See how they block. Can also get the Goose Mother going. Attack of food. Okay. We can Fading Hope. We can also Balluna. That's the only block they take. Alright, well, we don't have Trample anyway. I do want a Balluna, but we can do it on their turn, I suppose. No way to find lethal from here. But I might bounce the Naturalist here. Slow him down. Also bottlenecks them a little bit on green. So let's bounce this guy. That seems okay in general. Keep that. Exile the Graveyard could be useful. And this is instant speed, so we'll do that on their turn. Although now it's on top, I guess it's about to get milled with Balluna, which is a little bit relevant. Okay, Naturalist returns. And I only have 1 green left. It's Catilda. Okay. That is an 11/11 lifelinker right there. So we got some issues to overcome. That's a 9. Alright. I will take my mill. Bouncing permanent is good. Lear's in the bin now. Bouncing you is a good start. Don't think we can find lethal from here. Whale's gonna be good as well. Okay, that's one problem down. Worm to ramp is okay. Bouncing the Hallowed Haunting is interesting. They have to replay it. I think just bouncing a token's maybe even better. Worm, play a land, 1 more. 2 more. Viper. Viper. Attack, all take the draw. Sweeper's great next turn. If we had attacked first and drawn before we did all this stuff, might have been able to sweep everything this very turn. They dropped to 4 here. With 2 Ossifies, they could just find lethal. The Visitor first. Ping them down to 4. Companion, ping them down to 2. Okay. You can't cast anything else that's 2 or less. Good game. Can you find it? Nope, can't find flight. That's actually closer than I would have liked it to be. On the play, this looks keepable. Creature land first. Let's see if we even have time to Questing Druid. Selesnya, enchantments? Yep, okay. Bounce is pretty good. Let's just take the Druid on their turn here. The Viper punishes them a lot, but I think we're gonna need the bounce, and I'm okay to just get drawn, start trying to get ahead. When it gives us the turn 2 rope, Companion comes down. Alright, draw. No need to belabor the point. We'll take our draw as well. Not a land. So we can either Viper or Balloona. I think it'll definitely be the Balloona here. Makes everything a bit cheaper. 4/4 body blocks for a little while. Michiko is annoying, but it's not powerful enough to get through yet. Audacity. It now is powerful. I think you just trade here. How valuable is it to make our adventurous creatures cheaper? This turn we could bounce the Companion, which is so-so, and still play out the Viper and the Druid. It's not that bad. I'll take 5. We'll take more red in general. Yeah. So we'll play a Druid here. Let's send you back. They get to draw, but they are slowed down a little bit. We're down to 12, but we do have a lot of draw power in hand. We can always take the Seek Thrills to really draw ahead. And we have another Questing Druid ready to go. They make us a 5/5. Nice, thank you. Target creature. Companion. So if we play Sentinel this turn, we can also play back the Viper from the graveyard, from the exile zone, and then bounce the Naturalist. Cool. I think that's pretty good here. We still have blue open to bounce the Naturalist. Alright, give me back the Viper. Exile the graveyard. Bounce the Naturalist. We need to not die to a giant Michiko. I don't think we will, but we'll just give him these two. Viper putting him work. Viper really punishes these low to the ground decks. That has Trample, my friend. So you drop to 3, and you basically can't cast anything this turn without getting uber punished. Okay, down to 2. Down to 1. Probably take the Viper here, but it's too much. It's too much to handle. The Viper can be a surprisingly aggressive card against some decks. On the draw with some sweepers. We'll keep this. It's not mono red. You can hold Fading Hope. Might Questing Druid on 2 on their turn, if we can afford some time off. Drop on Duelist. Okay, as far as bouncing goes, it's actually a fine bounce. Try to hit more land. Great, more land is fine. And I think plan to Questing Druid on their turn. Try to hit some playables. Duelist returns with blue-white open. Okay, let's try to hit some land, maybe something else. Land and Fading Hope, that's great. We'll take the land. We can Fading Hope and then also Whale. There's a lot of pain land damage, but that's okay, we got plenty of time here. I guess this is only until what? To the end of your next end step. Okay, so actually we're gonna do this now. Cool, phases out, all right. We'll try the Whale, might take a lot of damage though. Okay, that's all we got. Security bypass. All right, let's see the next protection spell. Down to 16. Phase out would be nice. Water Wings? Hexproof? Goodness gracious. Base power and toughness 4/4. That's a lot of damage. Down to 6. Let's see if they're tapped out. Yep, they are. Okay, so we can bounce you this turn. Play out the Druid as well. Getting down even lower. Let's start over. There aren't that many pain lands in the deck, but they're all coming out now. Replay it. Makes sense. Skrelv as well. So if we Viper, we don't have enough red. We need double red here. We actually do not have double red. Could be game alone. Down to 4, it's going to be unblockable against one color. So we'll chump with the other one. And see if they can just get there. Okay, doesn't scare me yet. We do have the sweeper for next turn. All the pain lands coming out today. Do nothing. Goose Mother. Well, I think it's like this. Druid will survive up to 4. They need a phase out here. Okay, Connive. I don't think is enough to save it. Unless they can get a phase out. Nope. Scoop on that. We're down to 3. Alright, that was a weird game of Magic. On the play, looks alright to me. I think we'll hold Fading Hope on 1. For the pesky mono reds of the world. There it is. Do nothing though. Okay, fast land Questing Druid this turn. Scoundrel. Treasure token. Yeah, that's fine. I think we'll still go Druid here. Sweep is fine. Yeah, this is okay. Just a little bit of value. Scoundrel down. Could have also destroyed artifacts if we really wanted to kill the treasure. Kumano. It's not a Raiju. Raiju would have been nice for Fading Hope. Kind of an easy to bounce target. Invasion to Tarkir. Alright, it's one of those. Reveal the Flying Dragon too. Could come in as a 4/4 flyer. Could hold open Fading Hope to bounce it. Goose Mother maybe trades. Actually, it's going to be a big boy off the Kumano, isn't it? Okay, so if it's going to be a big boy, then let's just Sentinel here. And maybe get back the Question Druid. We'll take you back. Keep the graveyard empty for squeeze. And save Fading Hope for this Devastator. So to come on pretty big, plus they'll have the Kumano trigger. So we'll see if they play into Fading Hope or not. They completely tap out and go for the Tarkir. That'll be a nice tempo swing for us. Godric instead, that's alright. Monstrous Rage now. Okay. That's fine to be blown out. Send it back. Viper, They scoop on that, they don't like that. We could have had a whole game. We're at 15. You can still win easily from there with mono red. We don't have life gain. We're not in a color pairing that has life gain. That's a premature scoop right there. On the draw, we have good mana-ish. Double Goose Mother. When it takes the mulligan, it's mono red. It's a Phoenix chick. Goose Mother can block if it survives. Down to 19. Okay, we'll need green on 2. Impulse. Take the turn off to hit land and another chick. Whale is not bad here. Perhaps even better than any of our other options. Land Warfare. Okay. We can actually bounce that with the Viper, which is nice. So we'll send you back. Top or bottom, up to you. Put her on the bottom. It's a fast land. Bouncing the Warfare makes it really quite expensive for them to play. I don't hate that, or we can just Bosiju it. Bosiju is quite good. Alright, let's go for that this turn. Does ramp him a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Wow, okay. Well, I guess they're going to Lightning Strike face in response, and maybe it's a good time to get a Goose Mother down if they're out of removal. Lightning Strike 1. Let's see the second one. That's it. Okay, not bad. We hit more land. And I think you just play out the next Mother here. It's a 4/4. They do nothing. Scoop. You cannot beat the Goose Mother. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.